Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Dicing with Death. Ryan is going to roll up a character for us.
Yes, indeed.
And then we'll figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Sorry, just getting a character sheet ready. And then I will roll in roll 20. You got all the windows set up?
Yep. As long as you're rolling in the same roll 20.
Oh, sure, I'll do that, and then we can switch over. Or I guess it's not that important.
Yeah.
Freaking.
Break. There we go.
Oh my god. What is going on, computer?
All right. Stats ready to roll. What method are you going to use?
Probably 3d6 straight down the line.
Beautiful.
Maybe it's not roll 20. Maybe it's my computer spazzing out.
Has it been forced to have a new update recently?
No.
Brutally out of date? No.
No. Okay. Give it a shot. 16 strength.
Wow.
13 dex, 8 con, 8 int, 8 whiz, 10 charisma, 4 perception. Ooh. I guess we got us a fighter.
Yeah, or a thief.
A thief with technically could be a thief with 16 strength.
Yeah. Or you could be a fighter with 4 perception.
God, perception's my favorite stat.
Isn't it a good one?
Did I accidentally close my chat window? I can't even see chat's reactions. I love you guys. Bring me back in a second. Do you have any thoughts to what sort of campaign we want to run here?
Let's see.
Should I be a bandit? Want to show me how a bandit campaign is supposed to go?
Wouldn't you be showing me how a bandit campaign is supposed to go?
Maybe.
Let's. I have no ideas yet. I'm coming up with them right now.
I'm trying to think what kind of fighter to make. Do like a could do like a martial arts something or other could be fun.
Yeah, martial arts stuff is fun.
What?
A little complicated, but it's still pretty good.
Are we still gonna explore the weird initiative rules?
I would be happy to continue exploring those. I don't feel like we really got a good exploration of them.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
Sure, that's fine.
Cool. Let's see. Go to a new region of the world. I think it's maybe something in Mistrea.
I feel like chat was... What is Mistrea? Chat was asking me about it earlier. I don't even...
It's a kingdom in Arcadia. It's the central kingdom. It's the... If each kingdom has kind of a theme to it, Mistrea would be a more high fantasy-esque theme.
Okay.
It's not really any more high fantasy. They just deal with more high fantasy problems. they're adjacent to elves. There's a red dragon that's kind of running over them. There's got a huge halfling population. And it's a much smaller kingdom that's much more, you know, fantasy knit well together. A lot of monsters.
I could go with an Akuban warrior.
Ooh, we could do something in Akuba too, if you want to be.
Doesn't need to be an. I could be a foreigner.
Okay.
All right, where is that character sheet? So I think I can do. You can do martial arts and specialize in a regular weapon, can't you?
Yes, you can be proficient in martial arts and specialize in a regular weapon. Or you can specialize in martial arts.
I think you can. I think you can specialize in martial arts in addition to specializing in a weapon, or is that not a thing?
Find out. Generally, only single-class fighters can become martial arts specialists. Characters can be proficient in multiple martial arts styles, and can become specialists in only one style. So I think you can choose to specialize in a specific martial arts instead of a weapon.
Okay. But a proficiency in martial arts gets you a lot of the benefits, right?
Right.
Character rolling tunes. Should we switch over to your Dicing with Death, or
sure.
Does it matter? What are the martial arts weapons like? So
I have no idea.
I'm thinking maybe to do like a real warrior, like a guy that takes his craft seriously, which is where the martial arts might play in. I mean, I think I'll still be like a weapon specialist, but so how does
Hey. Here we go. Martial arts weapons, page 96. Function normally in most respects. So it sounds like martial arts weapons allow you to use your martial arts skills through the weapon.
Mm-hmm. And are you considered unarmed if you're using a martial arts weapon?
You're considered unarmed for the purposes of your martial arts skills, but you were considered armed for the purposes of attacks of opportunity.
Although once you become specialized, I think you...
Non-specialist martial arts still provoke attacks of opportunity if they make unarmed attacks while armed with a weapon, even a martial arts weapon. For example, a kick from a character proficient in style B could provoke an attack of opportunity even if you're holding a nunchuck at the time.
When you're specialized in martial arts, you don't provoke opportunity attacks, though. And you can do blocks and disarms. So what are the martial arts weapons?
Yes.
Wait. S. Psi. I don't know what any of these weapons are. Nunchucks. So the specialist in martial arts, you can make blocks and disarms without the -4 penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. And then you can make attacks without.
Yeah, so specialist is pretty good for martial arts.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't get to specialize in a weapon, which is fine.
Right, and you're not doing that much damage as a martial arts specialist. You just can't be disarmed.
What damage do you do if you,
Fists
depending on
are
the...
D3, kicks are D6.
Mm-hmm.
+2 for, specialization, and then +1 for your strength. Your fists are D3 +3, your feet are D6 +3. If you were to get a mailed, I guess if you were to get like brass knuckles or something, you could increase your punching damage.
If you are proficient in style A, you do D3 with your punches. Style B proficiency, you do D6 with your kicks.
Yeah, but I'm saying that you might be able to, like you've got a cestus, right? That would increase your melee damage, your punching damage.
Is cestus martial arts? There's also like...
Cestus would just bring it to D4 though. Not that big of a difference.
I need to be... I feel like high dex is better for martial arts, but...
Why?
Because if you're... Well... You need to be unarmored, I think.
Characters unarmed and unarmored, he can make an extra attack each round with his other hand without the usual penalties for attacking with 2 weapons.
Mm-hmm.
That's... Well, you can take the style D, which gives you a bonus of 2 to your AC.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, yeah. I'm thinking of the martial arts weapons. There are some... A Sankaw?
No idea.
It's like a 2-handed weapon. It's like a 2-handed polearm. Does D8 damage. And it's got a guard that maybe increases AC depending on if we use the paragraph description of it. Short double-ended spear with a buckler or blade guard at the center. Requires both hands, but a proficient user with an AC bonus of +1 due to the small shield. And it threatens both the flank squares. Okay, that's like the spear with the weird little half moon blade in the middle.
What?
All right, I'm gonna start filling out other bits of my character sheet.
You just call it a Senkaw?
Sangkaw, S-A-N-G space K-A-U-W.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
All right, where is that? Let's go to tools, auto statter. 16 strength, 13 dex, 8 con, 8 and 8 will, 10 charisma, 4 perception. So focused. Is there any music playing?
Yes, there is. There's a waltz playing right now.
Oh, for chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I can play something for you too.
Yeah, it's fine.
No. You deserve music as well. Now you just got back from a blues festival. So I can't promise anything that fancy.
-2 on my surprise adjust. Oh, God.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, I guess.
Such a peaceful song for the start of this character. Or background noise.
Yeah. All right, why don't I need to roll some HP. I need to roll some money. Which do we want to see first, chat?
Oh, the HP, of course.
All right, here goes. I guess it's good to get this out of the way quickly so that we know if this is a keeper or a loser.
How much time to invest into him personally.
Oh, another 2.
Beautiful.
Another 2.
5d4
right.
times 10 for the cash.
100 gold. What's life like in Akuba? Have you fleshed out much of the culture there?
Not at all.
Oops, those are encumbrances, not... All right. This character is just going to die without even knowing what happens. You're going to be like, well, you're surprised. Oh, they hit. Sorry, you're dead.
That is a strong possibility. Try not to be too personally invested in him.
Yeah. Oh, well. It's really strong. I guess I could go with 100 gold. Could I get armor with that?
Yeah, you can get armor with that. Chainmail is 75.
Yeah. Or should I just be... Could be blind. That's an interesting suggestion, chat.
Blind but not deaf?
With a blind fighting proficiency or something? That would be a little weird to play out. We did a CD&D character like that when we were kids. Do you remember? You let me play a paladin, but only if he was blind.
I don't recall.
Yeah. All right. How many proficiencies do I get? Would that be absolutely crazy to try and do?
A blind character?
Yeah.
That would be interesting. I would be down to try that. Again, I wouldn't expect him to live too long, but we can do it.
You can roll with that. A blind,
let's give it a shot.
A blind Akuban martial artist. Sure. Who is it? Crimson Nightblade. Yeah, and how many proficiencies do warriors get? They get 4 weapon and 3 non-weapon. So blind fighting and 1 other proficiency. I'm gonna roll for handedness, just in case.
Nice.
Yeah, right-handed. Languages spoken, common, and Akuban.
So, any idea on what your backstory is? Or are you just working out the gear first?
I think I'll be an Akuban mercenary-ish, like a trained warrior, a trained martial artist. Well, how does that fit in with the blind? I mean, I guess I'm blind fighting. I can fight just fine. I just have to be directed pretty well. I don't know. I'm thinking, how did I get blind? Is where I'm at right now.
Did you train blind, or were you training and then became blind?
That's what I'm wondering. Is it too much of a cliche to have a martial arts order where part of that is going blind? That sounds absolutely absurd. It's like
they intentionally blind you?
Yeah.
That seems a little weird.
Yeah. No, I think I
can't imagine any reason why anyone would intentionally blind themselves.
To hone your other senses. I've clearly been blind enough to have developed the blind fighting proficiency.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, although Demon Hunter from Warcraft 3, I think they intentionally blind themselves so they get like demon sight or something like that.
Well, either way, before we play next week, you and I should both watch Zatoichi.
I haven't seen that. What is it?
It's a samurai film, or it's a character from books and film about a blind samurai.
Okay.
Who travels the land as a doing shit.
Yeah, I think maybe something along those lines.
Yeah, if we're doing a blind martial artist, I think a blind samurai film is our best reference piece for this.
Yeah, so I think I will use that, um, use a martial arts weapon of some kind. Although I will specialize in. It doesn't seem like it matters which style you specialize in. Like it doesn't specify what benefits you get,
But it
right?
does.
Where?
So if you specialize in A, you get bonuses to hit and damage with
Oh,
punches.
okay.
You know, if you specialize with B, you get bonuses to hit and damage with your kicks, but you still get the free offhand punch attack. But
What if you're using a martial arts weapon?
now that was a
Then
little
I
more
guess you'd
complicated.
specialize in the weapon.
I think what they're saying is that if you are using nunchucks, you can still make your punch attacks instead of your nunchuck attacks. It's hard to. It's not. Martial artist armed with a martial arts weapon can use his style's special abilities even if they normally require him to be unarmed. The martial artist can employ the weapon in combat to avoid provoking attacks of opportunity and other penalties associated with being unarmed. For example, a character in style A could use a nunchuck in each hand, inflicting d6 points of damage with each hit, and avoid attacks of opportunity. But it's hard. Does that mean you get the
Yeah,
d6 plus 2 for being specialized? Or
I think you need to be specialized in the nunchuck.
right.
So,
So I think that means you could.
what if you? So
You could
there's no
have
point.
you could use nunchucks, use them, or make punches. I don't know. It's unclear.
So there's no point in specializing in style D, right?
Right.
That seems silly.
I don't think you could. I don't even
Okay.
think you could specialize in style C.
What am I gonna do with all my money? What is there to buy? If I'm unarmed and unarmored. Something crazy.
I have no idea.
I could buy a friend, or an animal or something.
Or you
Seeing eye
could just
dog.
have a lot of money on you.
Yeah.
What is your purpose in life?
I think I'm walking the way of the warrior. So I
Dude, we definitely need to watch that Uichi.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then should I have a katana? That could be a good burn for all the money.
Yeah, I think
Even
that would
if I'm-
take all of your money, actually. I think Katana is literally 100 GP.
What sort of culture do you imagine a Kuba as though? Would a katana make sense in that culture, or are they more like a
That's fine, yeah. I haven't really fleshed Akuba out very much. It was kind of rooted in, or it was going to have a Middle Eastern flavors to it, but that doesn't mean it is like carbon copy Middle East. It could be a Middle East, Far East fusion. Price for Katana.
100 GP
You would be flat broke with the sword.
with a katana that I would probably not even use because I'd be specialized in martial arts. I could specialize in a katana, but
You could.
I mean,
If you want to
Zatoichi
go
doesn't.
super Zatoichi and just like rip it off entirely, you could get a cane sword.
Is that what he uses?
Yeah, he's a blind guy, walks around with a cane and turns it into a sword as he needs to.
Ah. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think a katana's better. We haven't had any characters use a katana.
Because it's freaking expensive.
Yeah. And a little broken.
To use martial arts, you have to be unarmed to get the bonus things, or just
Let's take a look.
if the character's unarmed and unarmored, he can make an extra attack each round with his other hand. Yeah.
Right. Let's review. Longsword is D8/D12. Katana is D10/D12.
Or 2d6, 3d6 if wielded
2d6,
two-handed.
2d6.
Yeah.
It's 2d6 on both sides.
It's the best weapon in the combat tactics. Well, yeah, more or less. But it costs 100 gold.
I mean, a Nodachi is D10/D20.
Yeah. How much does one of those suckers cost?
Less, I think.
Really?
Yeah, you could run around with a fucking Nodachi. They're 45 gold.
Why?
And size large. They take two hands all the time. They're slow. But D10/D20, man.
The ultimate dragon slayer.
Yeah. Your stats were 16, 13, 8, 10, 4?
Yes.
D10/D20. How fucked up were these people when they wrote that rule? Yeah, I think you should just do a D20 for damage, guys.
I feel like they had to, right? If you're just making this crazy list of weapons, something had to do D20 for damage, right?
I guess. But it's just like, this could either take the head off 5 men or barely scratch you without critical hits coming into play. I mean, you could technically... 1 in 400 crits is going to do 40 damage?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then there's the whole, if you are a grandmaster and you increase the damage die, it would deal D20, D100,
yes,
or depending on what you say the next size die is.
So for those of you that haven't read the Combat Tactics, when you become a grandmaster with a weapon, you increase the damage die size by 1. So if your weapon normally does D8, now it's a D10 weapon in your hands because you're that good. But where do you go from D20? The next highest die size is D100. Unless you want to be very special and take out one of these D30s, like the one your friend gives you, you might be able to make that argument. But I think since there's no D30 in this, it would go from D20 to D100. So that's just insane.
Yeah. Is there a place in Arcadia that you anticipated having katanas exist?
No. And it might not be canon, depending on how long you live.
Way to take the wind out of my sails.
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. You don't die. It could last a long time, forever. It could be canon for all the times.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the 100 GP though is it's the perfect amount for a katana.
Mm-hmm. It's nice and expensive. You'd just be. I mean, that'd be the end of character creation. You'd be a guy with clothes and a katana, and that's it.
Yes.
There'd be no other gear to buy.
Yes, the greatest weapon on the face of the earth. In the hands of a blind man.
That sounds pretty
Should
cool.
should I specialize in the katana or specialize in the martial arts stuff, though, is the question. I feel like with a sword that expensive, you'd be a fool to not specialize in it.
Right?
I mean, I'd just be proficient in the martial arts styles, but then I don't get the whole don't provoke opportunity attacks thing.
Question only you can answer. Right. Do we have something maybe a little less peaceful and make you fall sleepy? Oh yeah, this is way more wake. Hold on, here we go.
What do you mean katana aren't good in real life? Katanars, they're some of the most impressive,
Craftsmanship.
yeah, in any
Yeah.
bladed weapon.
When you've got really shitty iron and very disciplined people, you make fantastic weapons. Katanas might actually be perfect for Arcadia, actually, for such a low iron place. I had read somewhere that's Japan was notorious for its poor quality iron, which is why
Yeah, they had to
have
work
people
it.
in
So
full plate mail running around, and they had such a lot of the things about Japan are the way they are because of the lack of iron. And that's why they folded the steel however many billions of times for the katanas to get the impurities out and whatnot. Of course, something I read a few years ago. I don't know how much truth there is to it, but I'm inclined to roll with it for now.
do. Who is this wall of spikes? I feel like you and Ken used to have these debates over rapier versus katana all the time.
Me?
Yeah.
And Ken?
Yeah.
Oda?
Being Peter Point. No. Warfield.
Oh!
Because he was super into fencing, and he thought that like a Renaissance era swordsman would kick the shit out of a samurai any day, and you were like super weeaboo at the time, and you would really get into it over.
I was young and foolish, and I didn't know what I was talking about.
I think that's an interesting discussion, right?
Yeah. Well,
I think. Well, yeah.
So I think the thing is that fencing ended up being the thing because no one was wearing armor anymore. So if someone's wearing armor, your fencing swords are gonna be kind of shitty against a person.
Yeah.
And with the, I don't know enough about fencing swords, but I figure a katana's a heavy enough weapon that you might be able to damage or break a fencing sword with it, but I don't really know. I don't know enough about these things. But, you know, a master swordsman versus a master swordsman, I think the skill of the swordsman is more important than the sword that they're using in the real world. So, you know. I mean, they're all like 3-foot hunks of steel, just shaped slightly differently. Whether it's slightly bent or whether it's straight is really, you know, it'll change the flavor. But that's like trying to say, is this type of car or that type of car better in a race? You're like, well, you know, one might be better than the other, but it's the skill of the driver that's really the deal breaker there.
Right. So I guess we're moving towards the... I think we'll do the katana specialization if I'm just going to blow my cash on a katana. And then I'll be proficient in... What does tile C do? Throws and escapes. And then I'll be proficient in 3 of the 4 fighting styles. Let's do C, D. Should I kick or should I punch?
I think punching is better in the long run because you get the +2 to damage and the +1 to hit, and you can make 2 punching attacks each round and then a third on the second round. Whereas
if I'm katana specialist, or maybe I should. Right, so if I'm not specializing martial arts, I don't have the +2 to damage. I don't know. The advantage, so style B does more, the feet deal more damage, but the style A lets you...
You'll get more attacks with it.
Can strike and damage creatures of any size. You still get the free kick with style B.
With style B, you get a free punch.
Style B... Oh, you're right. You get a free punch.
Yeah, so you'd get 1 punch and 1 kick each round. And then every other round, you'd get an extra kick.
I mean, you could still do the offhand thing, if that's what you're saying.
Not sure.
And what's the whole wrestling deal? That's like a whole nother...
Oh, I was looking into the wrestling recently. It's actually pretty cool. Although... At low levels, it seems pretty useless because it's just like a series of opposed rolls, and unless you have some significant bonuses, you've got like a 50-50 chance to, your strength is the same. It's a lot of opposed strength rolls, and then a lot of like attacks against each other's armor. So at low levels, I don't think it matters that much, but you do have 16 strength, so that might be good.
So I could do wrestling and then martial arts style C and D. Wrestling proficiency doesn't give you anything, though. It gives you additional attacks at higher level. And you can try to improve holds or switch locks in any action phases when they're eligible to make attacks. So I think warrior, you can wrestle already, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I have one other proficiency to assign. Dancing, a blind dancing monk.
Ooh, that's nice.
Um, Not a whole lot to do for character creation when you blow all your money on the most expensive weapon in the game.
Nope. You want to go over all of your weapon and non-weapon proficiencies?
I have a katana specialization and proficiency in martial arts style A, C, and D.
Okay. And non-weapons are dancing.
I've got a blind fighting proficiency, and then I'm thinking maybe dancing.
Oh, yeah, then that's it.
Yeah.
Nice. You sure you don't want to take reading and writing?
You're joking, right? There's no braille, is there?
There's no braille. All right, is your character done then?
I think so. I don't know.
Height, weight, name.
Don't have a name yet. 5'9", so like 165 pounds.
What are you looking up now, or looking for now?
I was filling in the katana stats. I guess it's just the appearance stuff.
Okay. Hey, wait, wasn't ExoMars supposed to land today?
I don't know. Was it?
I think so. Yeah, it landed today on October 19th.
Yeah. I don't think we've heard back from it yet, looks like.
Yeah. All right, so have you rolled for height and weight, or are you just picking?
I just picked it. I guess I could roll. Why not?
Well, what is your height and weight?
I just said 5'9", 165,
Cool.
so pretty average.
Uh-oh, it looks like they have not heard from the probe yet.
Yeah.
Oh, like, it should have responded, but it hasn't. AM CEST for their press conference. All right. So, is there anything left to do?
Not really.
All right. Well then, we have finished up. What was your name?
Shia Hatan,
Shia Hatan.
are a Kuban warrior,
Hey.
wanderer.
I'll come up with some sort of thing to get you involved in. But do you have any idea what Shia Hatan would like to be involved in? What sort of things does he do? What is his? Where is he going? Where is he wandering to?
Uh, I don't know. I think maybe driven out of his homeland or his order due to the blindness. I haven't totally thought through the backstory on that, but
All right, we'll figure it out.
yeah. Look, what does he do? He fights.
He's a fighter.
He's a fighter.
It's
He's
not
a
just
fighting
his
man.
class; it's his life.
It is. So he's looking for death.
He's on the search for his son Reptar.
What? Could be.
Oh, Reptar.
They want a hotness. All right,
Do it.
guys. 16.
Oh,
Oh, so sexy.
so sexy. All right. Well, that's it for Dicing with Death today. We'll see you guys next Wednesday for Shia Hatan. Shia Hatan, the katana specialist, blind in both eyes for perception. Should we modify your perception because you're blind to give you like higher perception for hearing but not vision?
Oh,
Like,
I don't know that that's necessary. I was just explaining the horrible perception with the blindness,
sure.
but
Okay.
let's see.
Cool.
All right, short session today.
Yeah.
Hey.
Sometimes that's how it goes. The debate is today in the United States.
Yep.
It starts
Another
in
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. So
Hey,
I won't be streaming anymore today.
you aren't going to be streaming live debate commentary?
No. I mean, I guess I could stream for 2 hours, but that just seems kind of.
I meant during the debate. Tell your international audience your enlightened American perspective on things. No.
While I would love to do that, I first need to qualify and quantify my perspectives and base them in some sort of reality with math behind it and numbers and data. I try not to be a knee-jerk armchair person. I try. Yep. So that's it.
All right.
We'll see you guys tomorrow for normal streaming and next week for Dicing with Death. And Ryan.
No, I was just gonna say I'll change my character. I'll make 3 new characters between now and the time we finally play. To match with Neil. Really throw him for a loop.
Woo! All right.
Alrighty. See you guys next week.
That's it. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.